Hello, and thank you for joining us for another episode of City Council Roundup. I'm your host, Josh Lee.
And I'm Kathleen Pade.
And today we're going to do a quick recap of the meeting from Monday, June 24th, 2019.
From this meeting, we're going to cover a discussion about an indoor amateur sports facility, Budget Amendment number 2, and the city's policy related to MUD rebates. First, the indoor amateur sports facility. This was a presentation by the Sports Facility Advisory,
SFA, acronyms.
Yes, acronyms. SFA, on behalf of our Pearland Economic Development Corporation,
EDC.
Yes.
Acronyms.
Yes, PEDC, to report back on the in-depth study about what a new state-of-the-art indoor sports facility would bring to the Pearland community. SFA conducted a feasibility study in the Pearland area based on interest in sports and existing facilities where residents can play sports. Based on the research SFA conducted, they recommended a 170,000 square foot facility with a mix of basketball and volleyball courts, turf, and flex space. Council weighed the subsidy that would be likely for these types of facilities and decided to postpone moving ahead to an undetermined future time to give EDC staff and SFA the opportunity to investigate other options.
Second, the fun stuff. Budget Amendment number 2.
Where am I?
You're recording City Council Roundup, talking about the budget adjustment.
Okay. The budget amendment was an update to the current FY19 budget we've been working under. Now, midway through, we make adjustments to provide updates based on end-of-year projections, which we use as a baseline for the next fiscal year. As a result, we are reallocating $1.7 million to purchase 10 police vehicle replacements, $200,000 in additional street and sidewalk repairs, citywide survey benchmarks, which will be used for city projects and private development, a revamp of the city's Emergency Operations Center, an upgraded citywide Microsoft enterprise-level agreement, 4 trucks for capital project staff, and an LED lighting system for the natatorium. On top of all these critical investments, the city is able to make a $672,000 contribution to fund balance, bringing the fund balance to 60 days of total expenditures, basically keeping a little bit more cash on hand for a rainy day or a hurricane. These adjustments to the city's budget give us a jumping off point for our FY20 proposed budget, which we delivered to City Council on August 1st. But you don't have to be a member of City Council to keep up with everything going on with the fiscal year 2020 budget. Just go to pearlandtx.gov/FY20 budget. That's it. How do I get out of here?
You just say not budget.
Not budget?
Yeah! Okay, where am I? What's happening?
You're recording City Council Roundup. You're about to go into item number 3.
Okay. Third, the city's policy on in-city MUD rebates. Currently, in-city municipal utility districts, or MUDs, acronyms, get a property tax rebate from the city that's 10 to 15 cents per $100 valuation. That amount is $7.3 million for this fiscal year, which is added to the city's debt service. The original purpose of the rebate was to help meet growth objectives in the city of Pearland, but there is very little similarity between the projects belonging to the city and those belonging to the MUDs. And infrastructure in Pearland is built out to the point that staff recommended that these rebates are no longer necessary. So, staff recommended eliminating the 10 to 15 cents and then develop reimbursement agreements with new developments as they pop up. This was just a discussion topic, so expect to see it come back on a future agenda. Thanks for joining us today.
Budget.
We hope that this series makes the information easy to understand and useful for those interested in Pearland government.
Not budget.
As always, you can find links to more detailed information below or by visiting pearlandtx.gov, and feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions or suggestions.
Budget.
Click here to watch the last City Council Roundup or here to subscribe to the channel.
Not budget. Neat.
I feel weird.
Oh.
What's happening?
No idea. No idea.